I'm not someone that looks to see people fail or do bad, but when you literally take people's money and you don't use it to the best of your benefit, this is exactly what will happen to you. Season 5 will serve as a final update for Multiverse, beginning in February 4th and ending on May the 30th. This is what happens. This is literally what happens when you literally try to take people's money and you try to create something and it's nowhere near that good, and you end up also looking like this game right here. This game right here was another definition of wokeness. You literally put money into it, you invested into it, and the best part is this game didn't have any. This game had nowhere near amount as much as hype as Multiverse did, and you guys jacked it up. Multiverses had the freaking insane lineup. You can have Bugs Bunny fighting Batman. You can have Finn fighting Velma. You had the opportunity to make a great game, and how the way you fumbled it is the fact is, one, when you take away core gameplay that makes the game fun, and then when you take away the funness out of it too. I did some, like, you took away one, the core of the gameplay, of the speed, dynamics, and the funness about it that makes the game feel flowy and makes the game feel like it's action packed, because that's what people look for, is action packed, and I think, what is the deal with people trying to sit there and trying to compete or trying to please casual players? Like, there are people who are casual players, absolutely. Absolutely, there are people who are casual characters. But when you try to slow it down for people who can't process a certain thing, people do this all the damn time, and it makes me so mad. You say, you know what we're going to do? We're going to please the casual players by taking it and slowing it down. Your casual players play just as much as the pro players. Are they just as good? No. But the fact is, people learn, adapt, and grow because you don't take away the core mechanics, and you end up looking like this. You don't do that, man. You do not do that. I'm going to show you guys what the game literally looked like on freaking beta. This game was a whole different game on beta. Let's take a look at it right quick, because I want to show you guys a whole different thing right here. So, guys, this is the game during beta. Look at the speed. Look at the speed. Look how fast it feels. Look how fun it feels. Look how unique it look how fun and animated and fast paced it looks, and looks like you're just having a good time just seeing your characters brawl. It looks awesome, looks cool. You can see your characters just going back and forth, fighting. Like, that looks fun, looks exciting, looks cool, looks amazing. And then you get to, this is a professional, really strong player. Then you get to this. Look at this. Look at how slow. It How do you go from your game looking so fast paced and fun to literally look like it's two snails fighting each other? I've noticed, like, how do you do that, man? How do you do that? Now, let me show you what happens when you actually have what people are actually wanting, because people actually are wanting one thing particular, and it is this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the speed. Look at the speed of this. This is it's so awesome. And they said these are professionals. That's why it's extra fast. So even with you not being professionals, they could take and make this slower. Even if you're just a casual player. Only reason why they're going so fast because these guys are professional players. But the fact is, in general, you took away that fun, that core mechanic that makes it cool. Also, your monetization completely mother freaking suck. Here's another prime example. Okay. Street Fighter. You paid, let's say each year they come up with DLC. They come up with a DLC each year. and they'll give you 4 characters that you can get for $20-something. You don't have to pay nothing else. Nothing else. You pay $20 for the characters, and then when the characters come out, you get them. It's a boom. You get them. As soon as they come out, you can get them. That's how it works. 100%. You can get them. And that's the best part about this, because the fact is you pay for this all together in one little purchase, and then boom, you get it for next year. Boom. So you get extra fighters. And then guess what? The rest of the roster, when Street Fighter came out, was free. The rest of the roster was free. The rest of the roster that came out with the game, yes, I know the game was a $60 game when it first came out, but the rest of the roster was free. That's a whole different situation. This is what happens, again, when you throw money in people's faces. You expect everyone to sit there and pay the money. Another Concord. Right down the dust. Wokeness. And the bad part is, like, you had characters established. You had characters. You had the ability to say you had the ability to make Bugs Bunny and Batman go in a galactic battle to see who will come out on top. You can have Velma versus freaking Superman. Figure out who comes out on top. You have the ability to have Jake, the freaking adventurer, team up with the freaking thing from the freaking, what do you call those? Gremlins? The Gremlin. You have the Gremlin, and Shaggy can team up to go against the Iron Giant and Tasmanian Devil. You could do that. You had the technology. And then this happens. Because you did one thing. You threw money in people's faces. You literally said, you know what? Hey, we're gonna make you pay for all this. If you really like our game, we're gonna make you pay for this. This is what you do. You make people pay for characters too much. You get money hungry. You give off a very shitty experience for a storyline. Very horrible. Freaking. Like, it's just crazy, man. It's just like, and the fact is, what gets me so wound up is the fact is, you have professional fighters out there. You have professional people who play games like this or stream content like this, and they could like take the information, take and go, you know what? Here's what you need to change. Hey, this is okay, but this needs to change. No, you know what you do? You just say you see what you say? We're Warner Bros. Yes, you listen to certain people, different people, but guess what? You guys took away the core mechanic. You guys took away the core mechanic, the speed, the fun, the energetic. Like, you guys took away. Like, look at this. This looks fun. This looks fun. This looks cool. The speed, the fantastic. And then you do the most impossible thing. You go from this and you go to this. Like, that's so unreal to me, man. You guys literally had the opportunity and you guys fumbled it. That's the thing. And guess what? When you fumble opportunities like this, I'm actually glad that you fumbled it. Because the fact is, it showed where your priorities were rather than your gameplay was. Just because you're Warner Bros. And you have amazing characters doesn't mean you can actually succeed. This is a prime example of wokeness. When you sit here, take away core gameplay mechanics, don't know how to balance your game out correctly, do not have professional people who come in there and tell you what's right and what's wrong with the game. You just say, hey, we're a big organization. You guys like our characters. Play our game. Pay money for more than half our roster. Nah. That's not what happens. That's what happens when you're woke. Shee.